What's up? So, I had been thinking a lot and had a few discussions, including Devin Nash. You should check out his video about the topic. You haven't really heard too much about it recently, but as a trans woman, I feel like there is a lot of bias, especially towards women like ferociously Steph. We're talking about this. Now, the thing about ferociously Steph, in case you hadn't known about her, she was added to the Twitch Safety Council in an effort to diversify and have representatives from around Twitch with different backgrounds in order to lessen the hate and vitriol and general toxic behavior that's on Twitch. And there was one member, a trans woman, and as many of you know, a furry. By the way, stop being so angry at her. Stop. If she was a cisgendered male, furry, maybe you would make fun of the person, but there is so much bias in people who are cisgendered, or even people among the trans community are notorious for this. Which is, people don't understand that when you are thinking about somebody, you are automatically dismissing many things that you would normally not pay attention to. You are unconsciously making judgment about a person. And the thing about ferociously Steph is, first of all, I'm gonna say the things that she was talking about are not that crazy. The point that voice chat, while it is very information dense, in the sense that you can say a lot of information in a short time. So, by the way, I went into one of her streams, two of her streams actually. She was very willing to talk about and expand on what she meant by everything that she said. She wasn't suggesting that voice chat was eliminated. What she was trying to bring to people's attention is that if you are from certain demographics, like if you are trans, or if you are a cisgendered woman, if you have an accent because you are a different ethnicity or anything like that, you automatically become judged by members of chat. And for the most part, if you are part of a team that is supportive of each other and all that kind of stuff, this isn't a problem. However, if you are in a pickup game and you have any kind of voice that doesn't sound cisgendered white male demographic, you are automatically just kind of ignored, or people actually might be toxic towards you. And yes, this is a big problem. So I do agree with the fact that she was bringing attention to this problem. I feel like she went about it a little bit too toxically. By the way, I'm not saying that I agree with her, the way that she was trying to use her position as Twitch Safety Council and trying to make it seem that she had more power than she really did. However, the fact that she brought this to people's attention and people jumped on her immediately, people attacked her, people came into her channel and gave her death threats, people misgendered her, made fun of her her deer persona, which, by the way, it's like, why is it such a big deal that somebody is different than what you expect? That somebody is a little bit quirky? There's all sorts of freaking weirdos out here on YouTube and on Twitch. There's all sorts of weirdos. And before you start with the, oh, it's not because she's trans, it's because blah 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 blah. Okay, just stop. Stop. There are plenty of other people who do way more toxic things than what she did. Just leave her alone. Okay, I don't want to sound like Chris Crocker with the whole, leave Brittany alone, leave ferociously Steph alone. It's easy to point at something. This is a general thing that has been extremely problematic in the industry and in gaming and in YouTube and everywhere on the internet, across social media. is that there's this thing called cringe culture. And the thing about cringe culture is that just because you think that something is not ideal or is something that you don't particularly enjoy, oh, I don't like that thing, it's weird, you should hate it too. There's plenty of stuff that ferociouslysteph did wrong. I'm not trying to defend that. I do want to point out that if you were in her shoes, and as a trans woman myself, I understand that when people come at you with death threats, telling you to kill yourself, misgendering you, telling you that you're a freak, I don't blame her for how she reacted. I showed her my support. I came into her channel. I said, you don't deserve this hate. You do not. And she knows this, of course. She's really strong. And I just feel like we're such a small demographic, trans people. And any trans male I've talked to actually says that they have it easier than us. And I would argue that we don't, because we have it easier in certain ways and we have it harder in other ways. And the same goes for them. We are just trying to figure out as a society how we fit into society as a demographic. We're not exactly understood. Our issues aren't necessarily understood by most people on this planet. She could have responded better, but I don't blame her at all. Because as a trans woman, as a trans streamer on Twitch, as a trans YouTube creator who has had personal attacks, videos made with clips from my stream, 30,000 views completely from people who are on the alt-right, who attacked me, told me I need to repent. It's wrong for people to inject hormones. First of all, I take sublingual estrogen. I don't inject because I'm diabetic, and sublingual is actually the safest I can take. But first of all, these people have no idea what they're talking about. They don't know what it's like to have gender dysphoria. They don't know what it's like to wake up every single morning, look in the mirror, and see facial features or body features, anything. Your voice. I have facial features and shoulders and all sort, like a broader chest. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, I have it like super bad. I am pretty. But yeah, I am a little bit more closer to femininity than some other trans women, so I should not complain. At the same time, I still struggle, and everybody struggles in their own way. The reactions I saw to ferociouslysteph seemed extremely appalling. Nobody should be made to feel like they are just completely subhuman and treated the way that she was. Some people making videos attacking her. It's just not acceptable. And, you know, the things that she was saying weren't crazy. To be honest, there is a problem with voice chat. There is a problem with, you know, general like toxic behavior, which people are trying to address. I don't really think any rules in games, like obviously eliminating voice chat is not going to help the problem because it's a human problem. And so part of my mission is to help spread awareness of trans issues and also try to alleviate a lot of the toxic behavior in general in gaming and on Twitch and on YouTube. And whether or not I'll be successful is, you know, yet to be seen. However, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to try my best. What I want to make clear is that you need to think. I invite you to think when you start hating somebody or feeling like somebody is wrong or, you know, any kind of one of those things that we usually do. We see a post on the internet and we're like, this is because reasons. And I invite you to ask yourself, is it really necessary for me to be this angry at this person? And also ask yourself, if this person was a cisgendered white male, how would I have responded? And if the answer, you know, obviously this is one of these things that you can't really know because it's subconscious, but at the same time, I feel like if more people think about this sort of stuff, I feel like the world would be a better place. Anyway, I just thought I would make this video. It's been on my mind for quite some time since Ferociously Steph made those, made those things. Yeah, they were a little weird. They were a little bit, kind of power trippy. Okay, and she's acknowledged that she did something wrong, but she continued to be attacked. She had to close down her Discord from the amount of hate she was receiving, from the death threats, from everything like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I was a little ill prepared for this content, but you know what? Sometimes I just have to like kind of just say like, I'm just gonna make a video. I'm just gonna make it. Okay? We're like, just who cares? I'm not even gonna like dress up or anything like that. I'm just wearing my pajama shirt. Okay? So I don't care. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to see this video or any of my other videos, including my World of Warcraft dungeon crawls or my chess games, where I play rapid games and analyze my games while I'm playing, and afterwards. So if you like any of that comment, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day.